friends. I'm here today with another lesson. Today we are going to talk about things that are the same but are also different. And I'm going to use apples to show us and talk about people and how people are different, yet they're all humans and the same and all special and should be treated the same. So let's look at the apples. Let's talk about the things that are the same. Take a peek. They're all kind of the same shape in a way. They are apples, so they're all the same, just like we're all humans. These are all apples. But some of the things that are the same are like at the bottom. They all have little places where the apple blossom used to be. And they all come from an apple tree, just like we all come from a mom. But let's look at the things that are different. Just look at these. What's something that you see as different about these apples? That's right, they're different colors. There's a green one. There's a red one with a little bit of yellow in it. There's kind of a yellow one with some red in it. One that's all yellow. Just like we all have different colored skin. All of these apples, they're all apples, just like we're all humans, but they all have different colored skin. Now, so all of these have apple stems, but I was looking at them. They're kind of different. This one has a really long apple stem, and this one kind of has a shorter one. And this one is way inside, and this one is kind of too. Just like most of us all have hair or had hair, but mine is kind of curly. Some people's hair is straight. Some people's hair is fine and thin, and others people's is really thick. But we're all human. Just like these guys have different stems, but they're all apples, right? So I'm looking at all of these apples, and even though they're all apples, just like we are all humans, they look different, don't they? But they're still apples. So on the outside, they look different. But how do you think they look on the inside? How do you think all of us look on the inside? Even though my friend might have curly hair, or straight hair, or dark skin, or really light skin, or freckles, do they look the same inside? Do we all have a heart, and lungs, and bones, and blood? We do, don't we? But we have things that are different too, like I have green eyes, some of you have brown eyes, some of you have blue eyes, some of you might have hazel eyes. So there are things that are the same and there are things that are different. But I want you to realize that even though we look different on the outside, because we're all unique and special, and there's no one else in the world that looks like you or is like you, on the inside, the part that really counts, we're the same. Let's take a look at the apples. Here's the red apple, right? His skin is red. And we talked about that they all had an apple blossom. All apples do. All apples came from an apple tree. But let's see how they are on the inside. Okay, so I'm going to cut open this apple and see if apples are the same or different on the inside. Look. This is what this apple looks like on the inside. And if you look really close up, you can see a star. and there's seeds inside of this apple. I'm wondering if this apple that's green and red looks the same as this red apple. Let's find out. I'm going to cut open this apple. The skin is different on the outside, right? They don't look the same on the outside. But look, they're the same on the inside. What about this yellow-skinned apple? Is it still an apple, even though it has some different qualities? Looks different than other apples? Is it still the same on the inside? What do you think? Another one with the star and seeds. The green one, the yellow one. They're the same inside. And of course we have to open the last one up and see if it is the same inside. Let's take a peek. What do you think? Do you think it's going to look the same as the rest of the apples do inside? It does. So even though people, your friends, my friends, people that we know, people in the world, look different on the outside, we are still all very much the same on the inside. So we shouldn't decide whether we want to play with someone on how they look, or assume that that person is a bad person or not a smart person or not an athletic person or anything that you want to say by just looking at them. We need to get to know them on the inside, because inside we're all the same, just like the apples. We're all the same. We're all special. We're all unique. And we shouldn't judge other people by what they look like on the outside. On Thursday, I'm going to show you another experiment about how things look the same on the outside, but might be a little different on the inside, and why that happens sometimes. So I will see you on Thursday for the second half of this discussion. Know that I love you.